You can hit the inside of the post down that end and it not go in twice. I do not know. I thought the two strikers were magnificent on the day. I thought that was proper centre forward play, both of them. We've been working very hard on them over the last couple of weeks. Came to fruition today. So, and as you say, they get a goal. Teams at this level, they're not. They've always got a little bit of quality. There's a great strike from the fella. Went in, but I thought we saw it out really professionally and really well. So, really pleased with the boys and. If they twist my arm, I might give them an extra day off because they put a lot of energy into that. They'd have to twist it quite a long way round.
And Billy Walters took his goal very well.
Took it brilliant, and we've been asking him, to be a little bit more dangerous. He does so much work, but sometimes by the time he gets the ball, he's nearer the corner flag than he is the goal. And we wanted him to be a lot nearer the goal, and he finished brilliant. And he deservedly got the man of the match. But there was a few that were. Quite close to him, and pleased for Stos on his league debut. Nice to get a win. You always remember your league debut, even though he's 38, wherever he is. But a league debut, was part of a winning team. That stays with you forever. And I thought that was a good game. That was a culmination of what we've been doing over the last 4 or 5 weeks without getting a win. And today we got our win. And to be fair to Dermot, I can see why his team are getting results, but he did say, that he thought we deserved it.
And please just single out Danny Wright because he did everything but score, didn't he, today?
Yeah, he did, but he don't mind that. He likes to be in a winning team, and I said to him all before the game, they all need to affect the game as individuals as well as a group. And I thought every individual gave everything today, and that's what you have to do in every game. And they don't mean not to put in everything, but every now and again it all comes off for you, and it came off today. And our little passing sequences were excellent early on, and indeed late on, because we had to keep it a little while. I think we kept it up in that channel for the last 5 minutes and didn't have too many hassles towards the end.
And you may be able to clear up. Why was it not a penalty in the first half for the foul on Jack Bartram?
Well, it's ridiculous, that one. I mean, especially with what I heard that he fell over. Now, I said to the linesman, if he'd have fallen over, I'd sack him tomorrow because he's in, and he would rather score a goal than fall over. And Bart's is as honest as the day's long, and he said it was definitely a penalty. He got there in front of the fella, and the fella brought him down to a penalty. And then it might have been more comfortable, but all's well that ends well. When you got the second one just after half-time.
And so tonight's second league win, which you said was important, but the quality of the performance must be as happy.
I think it sounds poor when when we talk about only 2 wins in the season, but there was quite a few, 7 draws we had, didn't we? And 5 of them we could have won. We was unlucky that, and I'm just pleased for the boys that. They put themselves. This was a key game because if you still only got 10 points, you're 9 points away from the playoffs. And I'm so pleased that the playoffs stayed as they were as far as the number of points. And we're now 6 points off the playoffs. You know what I mean? And that allows you to start thinking upwards a little bit. I know it's tight down the bottom there, but it's tight the whole league at the minute. And that was the reason why that was a key game, because mathematically we haven't got to go on a long winning run to get ourselves back in it. We need a couple of wins on the trot just to make sure that we're challenging in that top half.
And five games unbeaten now.
Yeah, it is, and we've had some difficult games there, and no games are going to be easy. I suppose we could have come out 3-1 winners if any one of them 4-1 winners, and we are creating chances. So there's no doubt that we haven't not been creating chances. So I'm pleased that a couple went in today, and we just missed the rain, so that's nice as well. But that was a good day for us, and I'm just very pleased and proud of the boys.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Said after the Luton game you could see light at the end of the tunnel. Are you at the end of the tunnel now, or are you still appearing into the light?
Well, you don't know, do you? You're at the end of the tunnel when Eureka, you've got yourself where you want to be at the end of the season. At this moment, you've got to work your way through the tunnel. You've got to see that light, knowing that it's ahead of you and not behind you. Do you know what I mean? And that's why it was a key game today. So after 13 games now, it's 13 points. If we have another 13 games like that, then you're going to be flirting with relegation. So But then there's a lot of teams that are like that. There's probably 10, 12 teams that are like that. And now we're on 13, and now we're on 6 points. That we can, you can see it now. You can see it. It's not beyond. It's not beyond you right now, and that's why I'm pleased for the boys, because we can train with that in mind now. You know, we're looking up at them playoff positions.
Do you feel you got your team back in a way that they're beginning to produce the standard of performance that you know that they're capable of?
Yeah, I think so. And there was always going to be a little bit of a beginning of the season where a lot of the lads haven't played at this level. You look at all those that haven't played, including Stoz, Wrighty, Munsey, you know, and more. Do you know what I mean? So Griff, he's, you know, the boys that are on the bench. So there was a lot of inexperience for this level, and they're now all getting that experience. That experience that we're after. So listen, you know, it's only one win, but it's on the back of like a few good draws and a win in the cup. So it's just for the confidence sake. That was important for me, for the boys to come home confident.
Just finally, and I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, that is 5 yellows for Danny Wright now. Booked only once last season, amazingly. Now 5 yellows, so you're out without him for the Grimsby game, and he's probably that, as you call it, the club in the bag that you haven't got the replacement for. Well,
Mulge would tell you that he is a replacement for him. We can always have two little whippersnappers up there. If Billy's playing like he's playing, he's going to be dangerous anyway. So I'll worry about that pretty soon. But I thought he was unlucky to be booked today. I didn't think that was it a booking? I didn't think it was. He competed well. Fella screamed, and the referee decided to book him. So it was disappointing that he got booked.
Does his type of player get a bit picked on by referees because they are physical without being dirty, they're just being physical and dominating?
Well, they had two centre halves that were trying to be physical. It was just that we were more physical in as much as we won a lot of ball back there, and Billy was backing into a couple of big lads. It was fantastic centre forward play, and you know, I was two disappointing things: Wrighty's booking and the penalty that was turned down on Bart's in the first half. So, but that's, you know, if there's only a couple of things in a game that you've won, then I've just got to work out who we put up there at Grimsby.
Any chance of Dan Holman being ready in time, or is that still?
Well, he won't have any days off, that's for sure. So we're going to make sure that he, you know, if we can get him ready, that would be fantastic. But he might still have a bit to do, but we'll see.
He's not far away now.
I don't think he's far. No.
Is he kicking the ball with his right foot? Because he was noticeably, he was noticeably not doing that at Accrington when he was on the pitch.
No, he's got his train leaves for Lourdes in about 10 minutes, and if he comes back from that, well, then he'll play Saturday.
Excellent. Cheers, Gareth.
All right.
Thank you.